Welcome to another segment of Unsung Heroes. Here is a hero who is sung about, but mainly by Haredim, by ultra-Orthodox Jews. So I want to popularize him beyond that community. Get him out of the ghetto and out into the light, into the general world, the general mainstream. Let's go to Esther 1 and verse 10. Esther 1 and verse 10. And here we have the counselors who serve the king. On the seventh day, this is verse 10 of Esther 1. On the seventh day, this is the seventh day of a banquet. He had 180 days of partying, and then one last week of partying for the staff that had been, I guess, hosting all the rest. Then he decided, let's make a party for the ones who've been, serving the others. On the seventh day, when the heart of the king was merry with wine, he commanded Mehuman, Bizna, Harbona, Bigtha, Abagtha, Zehar, and Carcas, 7 eunuchs who served in the presence of King Ahasuerus, to bring Queen Vashti before the king, wearing her royal crown, in order to show her beauty to the people and the officials, for she was beautiful to behold. So you see, he had 7 eunuchs, and one of them was Harbona. And so Harbona is mentioned here, and, he's one of 7 that's mentioned, and these evidently are not the Hebrew names, although it's interesting, Harbona as a name, it reminds you in Hebrew of the word Churban, a destruction. And he did bring about destruction to the wicked ones who plotted the extermination of the Jews, as we'll see. So let's see how this Harbona figures in, this servant of the king, in the 7th chapter of Esther. As we go to Esther 7, and we want to go to verse 9, okay? Remember that Haman had built a gallows on which to hang Mordecai. That was his first step in exterminating the entire Jewish people in the Persian Empire. He was going to start, with Mordecai, hang him, and then exterminate his entire nation. How horrible. And well, of course, things didn't work out that way, and they were reversed. And now Haman was the villain, and he was exposed. Anyway, in verse 9, now we see Harbona again. Here he comes again. But this time he has a suggestion for the king. Now Harbona, one of the eunuchs, said to the king, "Look," this is Esther 7 and verse 9, "the gallows, 50 cubits high, which Haman made for Mordecai, who spoke good on the king's behalf, is standing in the house of Haman." Hint, hint. And so the king said, "Hang him on it." So they hanged Haman on the gallows that he had prepared for Mordecai. Then the king's wrath subsided. So Harbona was the one who in effect made the suggestion of how to deal with Haman. And so in Orthodox Jewish tradition, he has an accolade thrown in his direction for that suggestion. So now maybe Harbona's name will be more well known in general. Harbona, the servant of King Ahasuerus, made the very excellent suggestion that this wicked, vicious tyrant who wanted to exterminate the Jews, beginning by building a high gallows and hanging Mordecai on it, why not give him that treatment, hang him on those gallows? And the king thought that was a great idea and went ahead and did it. And so credit to Harbona for that idea, and he is in that sense an unsung hero of the Bible.